What is up, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. This is not going to be a cash stuffing or anything of that sort. Obviously by the title, we're going to be going over everything that is going to be hitting my Etsy shop this Sunday, tomorrow when you're watching this. So set your alarms tomorrow for 11 a.m. Central Time. I know this is late, or I know I'm getting this video up late, but we've had some things going on in my personal life, and so we're just getting around to posting this video. But we're just gonna get right into it, you guys. So I do have, I'll just start with the one trackers that I have. So if you are a neutral gal, you will love these. And if you're neutral but you still want fun, this is right up your alley. So these are some of the prints. I'll just kind of lay them out. If you guys don't know what budgeting trackers are, they just go in your binder, in your budget binder. They're laminated, and you can write the date, how much you add or take out, and then the total you're left with, so you can kind of keep your budget on track. I'll show you an example. This is my sinking fund binder, and so I just keep my trackers like this in here, and I keep track of everything. And you can either use a Sharpie or you can use a vis-a-vis like wet erase marker and keep track of your savings. And then the Sharpie, I like to get mine off with like a knockoff magic eraser. So super easy and super fun. So these are neutral but still pattern and still fun. So freaking cute. These are what I was making in the reel that I posted. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen these cuties. So I literally should have faced them the same way. But yeah, this is what these look like, and they're so stinking cute. And they will be in sets of 8. So that is these trackers. And then as far as other trackers, I do have a few of my retro trackers left from my previous launch. So these will be available on my site. I do not have a lot of these left. This is all I have. And these were in sets of 7. So this is only a couple sets. So if you guys want these, definitely snag them. They will not be coming back. And they're so cute. This is what I have in my business binder currently. Let's see. And then I do have my storybook trackers coming back. These are a favorite. You guys freaking love these. And these are made from real pages of Disney storybooks. And the backs are super colorful and fun. They look like this. And there are tons of different books. And this is what they look like, and they're so stinking cute and very nostalgic, and I love them so much. So I do have my storybook trackers. These are in sets of 8 as well. I'm really not trying to keep you guys here forever, so I'm just gonna go through this quickly. And then, okay, so I have some little booklets, and I've come out with something similar to these before, but I'm like low-key a hoarder, you guys, like kind of. I love getting rid of stuff, but I also like hoard some specific things. And I have been hoarding some papers from previous launches that were just like extra pieces, like the bottom halves. So I decided to stop hoarding them and turn them into these cute little books. So they do have a front and a back cover, and they're spiral bound. Looks like this. And they have 8 envelopes. They are 5mm lamination, super thick, rounded corners, and they are fully blank. So if you want, you can put a label on them and, you know, do your sinking funds. Or I was thinking even this would be cute to put your savings challenges in here. So I just have this one sitting right here. This was from one of my previous launches. But like, imagine this as like a savings challenge binder, and you could keep all of your, you know, like your minis in here or whatever you're doing. So cute because they fit perfectly. So they have 8 envelopes. And so I do have this cute apple print. This was like a fall theme that I did during the fall time, but I took out all of the papers that said like fall or September or anything like that on them. And so they have like hearts, apples, so stinking cute. So they don't say fall anywhere on them, like playing cards. So I feel like they can be used like all the time. So I have 3 of these, and they have different covers in different, you know, all kinds of patterns. So there's those. I have those, and then I have a couple of my vintage ones. I released these a long time ago as trackers, but look how cute they are. I am so tempted to keep one of these for myself. Like, something about the vintage just really does it for me. And honestly, low-key, I might keep this one. I can't even lie, you guys. I love this so much. 8 envelopes, like I said. So cute. So we've got that one, another one. These both happen to have the same cover, but they are not the same. They're the same but different. Same but different. Okay, and then I have one retro one. So it says Made in the Shade. I did that as the front cover. And then these are the same patterns as the trackers that I just showed you guys, but they're just envelopes. And I love everything about this binder. So we've got this one, only have one of those. And then I have 3 of my bookish ones. This was for my latest launch, so not too long of a hoarder on this one, but I have 3 of these. So these are kind of like bookish, kind of just pink, girly, green, just fun vibes. You just love to see it. So I have 3 of these, and like I said, I don't have a ton of these books because I didn't have a ton of the papers hoarded, but I don't know why, I just like am such a freaking hoarder. So I decided to stop doing that and make these cutesy little books. So I've got these available. Like I said, they have a front and back cover, super thick, and I just love these so much. Like, they're not huge, but they fit everything you need to fit. So I've got 3 of those, and those are those books that I have. And I might, if you guys like these, I will keep coming out with these. So just let me know if you're interested in these, because I can just keep hoarding and just keep low-key, like I have more paper, and then I could make more of those books, but I wanted to see how they go because yeah. Okay, we'll get to these in a second. I'm first going to show you guys, I don't have too much more stuff. I'm going to show you guys all the storybooks that I have coming to my shop. If you guys are new here, I take storybooks from the thrift store, actual Disney hardcover books. I take off the spine and I recoil them, and they have envelopes. There's 8 envelopes in each book. They look like this. They're laminated, super thick lamination, and you use, you know, Sharpie or the wet erase marker, and you can keep track of all of your savings in here. So this is what they look like. This is a Little Mermaid one, obviously. And this one's actually going to be a little bit cheaper than the rest because there's only 7 envelopes in this one because we had a little mishap. So there's only 7 in here, and then the rest have 8. So these are $45. That one, I usually do the mistake ones as like 40. So we've got that one. We have Tarzan. I'll show you guys quickly some of them, but I'm not going to go through every single one because we would be here for an hour. So this is what they look like, and I love them so much. I love them so much. Okay, this is so random, but if you guys are on TikTok and you guys see like the Hear Me Out cakes, like Tarzan literally would be on my cake. Okay, anyways, moving on. I'm just gonna go through the ones that I do have. So we've got Cinderella, we've got The Lion King, Dumbo, Bambi, Jungle Book, Lady and the Tramp, 101 Dalmatians. This is like an older one, and the graphics are so nostalgic, and this cover, like, oh my god, I love everything about this page specifically, and this one right here, like, it just brings me back, you guys. It literally brings me back. So 101 Dalmatians, I've got Snow White, Pinocchio. I did Frozen. I don't know if I've done Frozen before, but this one turned out so stinking cute. I did like pink pages on the other side. So we've got Frozen. I am running out of room here. We've got Winnie the Pooh, Peter Pan, Beauty and the Beast, Finding Nemo, another Tarzan, and a Sleeping Beauty. So lots of options. If you guys have been wanting one, now's your chance to grab it. And I have a bunch here, and I am super excited about it. So, and the storybook trackers are made from the excess pages of these storybooks that I do not use for these. Obviously there's more pages still in the book, so that is what I make the trackers out of, if you guys were confused. So we've got those, and these are $45, like I said. And then finally, this was like a mini launch because I know I kind of just did a launch like 2 weeks ago, but I had these that I was working on, and I didn't want to wait for like a whole nother launch and like hoard them all. And then I started doing these, and I was like, oh my god, these are so fun and so cute. And then I had all these ready, and I was like, I finished all of these, and I was like, you know what, instead of waiting longer to finish more products, I'm just gonna do like a mini launch. Even though there's still like a lot of stuff here, it's not like as big as my normal launches. Okay, this is the last thing, you guys, and I know that might be disappointing because I don't have any more of my small scratch off Disney books that I came out with my last launch, which I will be making more of those, you guys. Those will be in my next launch, and I will have a bunch of them, okay? I promise you that. So stay tuned. If you want a mini scratch off savings book that you saw in my last launch but you couldn't grab one, I will have a ton in my next launch, so stay tuned for those. However, you also might be disappointed because there's no Dr. Seuss annual savings books in this launch, and I'm aware of that. And you guys, I am actively sourcing Dr. Seuss books. It is so difficult for me to find them. When I first started making them, I found so many Dr. Seuss books all the time. Like, I wouldn't even buy them because there were so many, and I had so many. But then I started making more and more and more of the annual savings books, and they take so many pages of the Dr. Seuss books, obviously. I made 40 for my last launch. So I need a lot of Dr. Seuss books, and I don't have a lot right now. I'm actively sourcing them. I'm trying my best. I'm doing the best that I can. I will be doing a pre-order for those. I will be restocking them, all of the things, but not today. So I apologize if you're upset about that, but I genuinely cannot make them if I don't have the books. So I'm doing my best. We're working on it, and I'm trying to get those done. So I do have a new product here, and I've only made 4 of them because I don't know the response that I'm going to get from these. I think you guys are going to love them, but you know, obviously you never know. So these are a twist of my classic storybooks. Now, these are obviously the vintage versions of those books, and I will probably only be doing the vintage version for this variant because the pages are thicker on these vintage ones versus these that are like more thin. I don't know how to explain that, and I don't know why they're like that, but long story short, I was messaged by the queen, Busy Lizzie Budgets, and she wanted me to do my storybook but make it a scratch off version with no trackers, just envelopes and scratchers. So that is what I did for her, and we both thought that everybody else would love these too. So I just made a couple. I'm gonna throw them out there and see what the response is, and if we love them, I will make more. These take me forever to make, and you also have to purchase like the scratch off stickers and the numbers to go under the scratch off stickers. These corners will be rounded. I just have not been able to do that. So these will be rounded as well. But, so they'll look just like these ones. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I don't even know if you can see that. Anyways, so these are my classic storybooks, you know, with the envelopes. There are 8 envelopes in each book. However, instead of a tracker on the back, there are scratch offs on every single page. So they look like this, and some have the silver bigger ones and some have smaller gold ones. I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to see what I like. And I'm obsessed with these. Like, I'm obsessed with these. Every scratch is between 1 and 20. None of them are over 20. So yes, I'm really happy with how these turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I think that I like the smaller stickers better than the bigger ones, but I don't know, I kind of like both. Kind of like the smaller ones better, but I kind of wish they were silver. I don't know. So I've got Peter Pan, Cinderella. I thought this would be so good for saving for Christmas. Like, you could use all the money that you save in here for Christmas because it's like Snow White Christmas. So I just thought that was so freaking cute. So this one has the bigger silvers, and there are 8 envelopes, like I said. I love this. Like, I love it. And I know it took a long time for me to make these, but honestly, I think it's worth it. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please let me know what you guys think of these down below. I am very curious on what people think of these. I know scratch offs are like a big thing in the community right now. People love scratch off savings books, and these are just like a twist on my normal savings book, you know, with like the tracker on the back. So let me know what you guys think. If y'all really love these, I will make more of them. Like I said, they will only be the vintage ones probably, because the newer books, the pages are like way thinner. And you know, I can get away with it on these because the cardstock is thicker and it provides that stability for the envelope. But for these that don't have the cardstock, it's like straight up just the pages. These vintage ones are thick enough to where like it's okay. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm playing around with it. I'm curious to know y'all's thoughts and if you're even interested in this, and if you are even slightly interested, let me know down below. These vintage books, these are literally from like the 70s. Like, they are good. Good. And from how old they are, like the condition is really quite amazing. And it's just crazy. Like, I just love these so freaking much. And I'm just obsessed. So if you guys like these, please let me know down below. I would love to hear your feedback. All of this will be available tomorrow in my Etsy shop at 11 a.m. Central Time. And yeah, that is everything, you guys. I know I said I didn't have a lot, and here we are 17 minutes later, but that's all we have. So I appreciate y'all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for my Etsy shop. The link will be in the description box, and I will try to remember to link it in the pinned comment. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, it will be in my stories. So I love you guys, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.